And welcome back. As you can see, I've kind of touched the place up a little bit. I've added more glass, including a skylight, to ensure that there's plenty of light in here during the daytime hours at least. And I also got a second chest put together to hold things that I don't necessarily use quite as much as the things over here. And I've also put my compass in there because, frankly, it's not going to be very much use around here. It will point to original spawn, which is a very long way away, instead of pointing to here. On the outside of the place, in the spirit of trying to make it enderman proof, I have constructed a 3-block wide moat around the entire place. Since endermen take damage in water, they will have to take damage in order to approach this building. And I think now it's just about time to start doing some construction, or excuse me, not construction, exploration. I think before I do, however, there is one thing I want to do, and that is to ensure that I can find this thing again. Since obviously a compass will not be useful in that regard, what I'm going to do is go up here on the track and then come down and try to jump onto the building itself, and then on top of that I'm going to construct a beacon. Oh, okay. I did this a couple of times earlier. I mean, that's how I got that skylight up there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to just build it here. Oh, by the way, that's right. I deliberately let the hunger bar go down. And I can confirm that when the hunger bar is below 9 turkey legs or whatever that is, you do not heal. And so you hold down right click to eat, and each pork chop is good for what appears to be, I think that was 4 turkey legs. And once you are at 9 or 10, you automatically start healing. Okay. Now I'm going to just build a 2x1 tower up a little ways and place some glowstone on it. And then I will take one of these towers and disassemble it to get back down. I want this thing to be reasonably well up above the trees for maximum visibility, and it looks like this is going to be pretty good right here. So I'm going to go ahead and place the glowstone there. And now let's just get back down off of here. I realize that this kind of thing looks a little bit noobish, but I don't care. I want to be able to find this place again. It's an awfully long ways from home. As far as I can recall, I believe it was about well, in the neighborhood of 800 blocks that we traveled coming along that track. So I definitely want to be able to see this place from far away. Of course, that's in addition to using plenty of torches to make sure I can see and leave a torch trail and so on. But, alright. Hunger bar is loaded, the moat is built, the beacon is up there where it can be seen. Let's go have a look around. I was looking around a little bit earlier, and this right here, I do believe, is the mouth of a river. because it goes a considerable ways up this way in front of me here, and then curves around to the left, and then curves again around to the right. So this is definitely one of the new rivers. But first, let's have a look over this way and see if this hill does actually give way to some kind of mountains or something. Although honestly, it looks more like it gives way to a forest of some kind. And let's not forget torches every now and then to help find our way home. And this is indeed home now, because given the problems with the endermen, I will not be returning to the main base until such time as either they are fixed or a mod is developed that fixes them. I'm dead set about that. And if I do happen to return, that will be the one time along the way on that trip that I will set peaceful mode. I don't like the idea of using peaceful mode, but it's the only way to keep things from being griefed by a senseless mob. Well, this looks interesting. What do we have here? Okay, this isn't exactly cave material, but it could stand some light just the same. And did I see coal in here? Oh, good. That will be useful. And as far as the enderman situation, I would like to say one thing. And that if you are a modder and you feel the same way about these things, or even if you don't, but you're willing to provide one anyway, I would be most grateful, as I'm quite sure, as I know for a fact, that many other Minecrafters would be grateful as well, if a mod to stop the endermen from moving player-placed blocks, or for that matter, any blocks, would be most welcome. And anyone that creates such a mod, I will be more than happy to provide some free publicity to whatever extent that I can, for as long as it takes Notch and Jeb to decide to fix it themselves officially. Because I think that mod would be very, very welcome. A lot of people would use it. And so that's really all I suppose I need to say about that. Let's make sure there's a torch down here. Alright. Still getting a bunch of lag, which is unfortunate because I'm already on short render distance. I'm sorry, I just absolutely refuse to go to tiny. Oh, that was real smart. Not. Oh, that looks interesting. What do you think? Think maybe there's something up there? And then there's this thing. Alright, let's see how hard it is to get to the top. Just simply because there might be something of a view from up there. All right. You know, I like the idea of exploring. I really do. There's a lot of very interesting, cool stuff to see around on this world. But at the same time, I also like the idea of having a main base from which to do a lot of building and experimenting with new designs and ideas and traps and tricks and redstone things and so on. And the endermen kind of make that impossible, because you'd spend probably most of your time and efforts defending whatever you were building or constructing, experimenting, from them and their griefing. And I figure it's like this. If somebody doesn't want to remove the Enderman's ability to do things like that, then they don't have to. However, those of us who really do want to remove that, I don't see any problem with that. After all, Minecraft is a sandbox kind of thing. It's a pretty much a play it any way you want it kind of game. And yes, I notice it's getting to sunset. It's one of the reasons I'm going up to the top here. If I have to spend the night on a mountaintop, then let's go all the way to the top. Oh, go away. This is my mountaintop. Alright, let's get a torch down. Or two. Okay, I can see my torch trail over there off on the side. I can't see it directly on because of my render distance, which I am now going to turn up because I want to see what's going on around me here. Alright, now as the world reloads on the new render. Okay, that's the path back to our little shack. And there's an enderman. Right there on top of that hill. Alright, Ender Twit. Die. I don't know if I killed him or he just despawned, but he's not there. Oh, he teleported. Die, punk. My official policy right now is the only good Enderman is a dead one. And I will, at every decent opportunity, kill them. I don't like them. I want them dead. And so I will be killing Endermen as much as I can. Apparently he didn't drop the famous Ender Pearl, which I don't suppose I really care about because I don't believe it has any use. Okay, so he didn't just disappear, he teleported to me. Or to the hillside close to me. Alright. I think I'm just going to kind of wait out the night here and check in with you in the morning, and we'll go have a look around and see what we can find. Alright, and I'm back. And as you can see, the world is just nicely starting to load again, because during the night just before sunrise, I had a crash. And when recovering from that crash and restarting Minecraft, I got the notification that there was an update available, and I now have Minecraft Beta 1.8.1. I do not at this time know what was changed from 1.8 to 1.8.1. One can only hope that the endermen have been repaired or completed or whatever. Alright. In any event, in the meantime, exploration will continue now, and I think it will continue with that most interesting structure ahead. So let's go ahead and work our way down here, if we can do so without breaking our necks. Oh, crap. I never even saw what got me. And now I'm here. And the race is on. Can I find that location again before my stuff despawns? Fortunately, I did leave torches. Here's hoping. Okay, there's torch. Must have gone off this way. There's another torch, and another one, and another. I believe I went down this way. Of course I could. Oh no, here we are. There's the torch. There's some more torches. And more. Oh, come on. Sheep, get out of my way. You're annoying me. Alright. I was up on that structure. So somewhere around the base of it should be my stuff. So we'll start by circling around to see what we can find. And note with dismay that I'm not finding anything. Yet, anyway. Alright, time to climb. If only to get a better vantage point. Wait a minute. Here we are. There's some more of it. That is not all of it. Alright, let's put things where they belong. There's more of it. Alright, still don't have the bow. I suppose I can make another one. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. The sword is still missing. Feel free to yell at the screen if you know where stuff is and I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay. Got the bucket back. Got the sword back. I am still experiencing an inordinate amount of lag, which makes navigating around this almost sheer cliff somewhat difficult. Oh, come on. I hate that suddenly change directions thing. Now there's a bug I'd like to see fixed. Alright. Well, apparently I have lost a few things, which is not too hairy much of a big deal, but still, it's irritating. Recovered my torches, that's good. I guess the bow is the only thing I haven't recovered. Alright. That I can replace. Alright, now, where was I going to be going? Yes, over there. So, let's drop a torch. Yes, I'm going to look in the water real quick. No. Nothing down there. Not going to mess with it now. As it is midday, and there is easily enough time to go over and have a look at that really interesting looking mountain thing, outcropping, whatever you want to call it. I hear zombies, a lot of them. We're on the edge of what looks like a desert, and that is interesting as all get out. Let's back up a little bit, get a better look. Oh yeah, I like that. That is really unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it in Minecraft yet. That's not to say that there hasn't been something like it, but I haven't seen it. Okay. Let's see. Good. I have an axe. I'm going to make my way over to a tree. And right around here, there are zombies, probably underground. Mark that with a torch. Take a screenshot just for the heck of it. In fact, I'm going to take a few more. First, I'm going to cut down a tree. And welcome back. And I'll just bet you're wondering how I got from where you last saw me to this situation. Well, I had decided to take a screenshot, and what you saw happen to the picture is what happened to a considerable amount of footage, about 20 minutes worth of footage. And I didn't discover that until I stopped and decided to review some of it, and that's when I saw it. Everything from the screenshot onward is in that really horrible state. During that footage, I had come into this small cave after taking pictures of that really strange mountain and placing a sign naming it Mount Wabadoo. And I stopped in this small cave, what I thought was a small cave, to pass the night until morning. During the night, I decided to do some exploration, and along the way, I found this skeleton spawner, deactivated it, got a little bit of stuff out of it, and was getting ready to head back out when I started hearing a lot of skeleton noises in the area, and they were getting closer and fairly numerous sounding. So I decided to wall the area off until I could figure out what to do. At least keep them from coming in. Strangely enough, right next to a spawner is the safest place I can be right at the moment. It is getting close to daylight hours, and I think, honestly, what I think I'm going to do is, because I've been, well, actually, I need to eat so that the healing will regenerate. I'm out of torches, so I'm going to take some of the coal that I've picked up in this place, which, frankly, there's a lot of it in here. Make up some new torches. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make up more. You know me, I like to have more than I need. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, you can call me wussing out if you want, I really don't care, but I choose not to encounter a pile of skeletons out there. So I'm going to leave this place the old-fashioned way. I'm going to mine my way out. I'm going to leave the spawner here because, foolish as that may seem, I have designs on trapping it at some point. Especially if I can get a hold of a source of lava. Hello! And me without a bow. And the two chests in here with the spawner didn't have any string in it. And my success in close combat has been nil at best, which is why I am choosing to tunnel my way out and not deal with these folks until I have a bow and the ability to handle them at a distance. So I'm just going to do the branch mine special. And just brute force my way out through a tunnel. I realize that some might call this lame. It really doesn't bother me a bit. My interest is in getting out in one piece. I'm still hearing a lot of footsteps, and there was somebody just over there to the left. All right. Hello. Like I said, I realize that this is probably quite lame of me to get out this way, but I think what matters most is getting out in one piece. Everything else is secondary. I can always come back and explore further when better equipped, and I plan to. And if I can get out soon, it will be daytime when I break the surface. And as far as why the video got corrupted like that, the only theory I have is that taking a screenshot while recording is a bad idea, because that is the very instant it went bad, as soon as I hit the screenshot key. I have often wished that the screenshot key could be remapped from F2 over to, say, F8. Nice and safely out of the way, where I won't accidentally hit it when I'm looking for F3. Or just 1 or 2 on the regular keyboard. Alright, I think I have proceeded far enough in this direction. It's time to start moving upward. And yes, there is a load of iron in this place. Alright. We've got to be getting close to the surface here soon. Yes, I hear rain now, so we're getting close. I hear rain and sheep. Alright. Welcome back to the surface. And there's one of my torches. As a matter of fact, there's the entrance to the cave area that I had blocked off from the inside. And now, I think it's time to head back to the shack. In the sense of preserving our skins while we still have them. Besides, the day is getting late, and I don't want to be in this rain any more than absolutely necessary, and it will take a bed to... Wow! Go over the hill, and it switches like goes like flipping a switch back to no rain. Alright. Anyway, following the trail of torches. Okay, here's our river. And I believe the shack is over here. Well, I thought it was over here. Oh, wait a minute. Doggone it. Don't tell me I have gone and gotten lost. All right. Let's have a look over this way. Nothing else, I'll double back and see if I can find the torch trail again. Wait a minute, here's one. Alright, I was closer than I thought I was. I was just one hill farther than I thought. Alright. So goes the first exploration, the first steps of exploring this new area. I have yet to see any actual sign of endermen around here, aside from the one that I killed on the hilltop overnight. And I'm quite sure he will be the first of many. Well, I'm not seeing much going on except impending sunset, so take a little trip through the moat. Head back inside, and once again I'm leaving doors open when I should learn to close them. Alright, I think that's probably about it for this episode. I'm going to be doing a little bit more exploring in the local area, getting more of the area lit up, and frankly cutting down some of these trees. I like trees fine, but I don't like them this close to wherever I happen to be living. I like some clear space, both so that I can see what's coming, and also to eliminate some of the darker areas, that places where things might spawn or hide out during the daytime, and so on. And so I'm going to tend to that off camera, and we'll catch you next time. Take it easy. I'm out of here.